I've been here for like 4 hours. That can't be all that I've done. I don't know. I can't even think right now. The first day back at work is so exhausting. Hey, what's up? My name's Lindsay and I vlog here at That California Teacher. Today I am officially back in my classroom. We're not required to come back until the 31st. Today is the 25th, but I really wanted to get a head start in here to get my decorations going, cleaning going, decluttering going, and trying to set a whole new vibe for next year. So I'm coming in early and hopefully I can get a lot done today. My plan just for today is to get my seating done. So arranging the desks, not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I kind of have an idea, but my room is small, so we'll see if it actually works. Changing where my teacher desk is, just feng shui kind of stuff today. I just sat for like a good 20 minutes just kind of staring at the room, figuring out where I want everything to be at. I already have the desks in pods, which I know I have to do that because I've tried putting desks in different arrays and the only thing that works is pods. I'm trying to figure out now what to do with the corner that is next to the window. It used to be a place where I had a rocking chair and I would read to kids, and it used to be part of the library, and I loved that, but for room's sake, space sake, I kind of want to change it to my kidney-shaped table. Will go in that area, and that's where I work with small groups. So I'm going to rearrange some of the furniture to see how that looks, and hopefully it sticks. The problem that I think I'm going to run into here is that the phone is right here, and this is not going to be used as my desk. It's going to be used as like a small group station. And I want the phone by my desk. I might just have to, I don't know. I can't even think right now. Okay, decision has been made. This will be a small group table, but also my desk, because I realize that the computer hookups are all in this corner too. So if I put my desk over on that wall, the phone's not going to be there, and the HDMI cord will not be there either. So that wouldn't make sense for me. This table used to be my desk, and it was underneath the TV that is, yes, lopsided. I liked it there fine, but I just need a change. So the kidney table will be my desk, and then this table will be pushed against the wall. Everything behind it I'm going to get rid of. This will be like a student center. I haven't decided what exactly that'll look like, but that's what it's gonna be. Now that I have my desk figured out and the student center desk figured out, I'm going to start putting the chairs at the students' pods. I have my corner kind of set up, and then over on this wall over here, I have 3 black shelves, and they're not connected, so I'm going to take one of the black shelves and move it behind my new desk area, and kind of have it as a place where I can have like plants, files, pictures, and things like that. But I was moving this cabinet and I found an outlet behind it. I feel like my classroom doesn't have a ton of outlets, and it's because they're probably all hidden from the last teacher that was in here. And yes, that is a cobweb. I don't know how long this cabinet has been here. I have done so much heavy lifting today. I am exhausted. I got here about 9 a.m. It's now about 12. I'm starving. The room is somehow more organized than before, but messier. First day back at work is so exhausting. I think I'm going to leave. I'm exhausted. I got done what I said I wanted to get done, which was moving the desks around, moving my desk around, setting up the students' desks into pods, setting up a student center. I did that and more, so I think I'm gonna go home and take a nap because I am exhausted, and tomorrow we'll come back for round 2. But before that, let's check out what I did today. of my classroom setup. I'm back in the classroom. I left my camera here overnight and part of me was freaking out, but then I remembered like all the janitors and staff and admin and teachers here at the school are like awesome and like family, so there was nothing to worry about. Camera was fine. But I am back in my classroom. Yesterday I focused on just getting the students' desks back into their pods and my desk put into the corner, and I also put a desk at the back wall to create a student center. So today my goal is to kind of clean up the little student center, start organizing it, decorating it, putting materials over on it. I made a list of what I want to be in the student center. What I'm doing right now is organizing student social studies notebooks into these blue bins that I got. I am teaching social studies and science this year. If everything goes to plan, it's kind of what we talked about with my team and admin at the end of last school year, but over the summer break, who knows what happened. I kind of want to talk to my principal to confirm it before I start doing my classroom decorations and organizing my room based on just science and social studies. But I do know either way, regardless of if I'm just teaching science and social studies or all the content like I normally do, I am going to have these social studies notebooks for students where we start taking notes. I teach them how to take notes, but I have small desks, so I don't want them to be keeping a ton of stuff in their desks. And if I am only teaching social studies and science, that means that we're going to do rotations with all 3 fifth grade classrooms. Mine would be social studies science, the other teacher would be math, and then the other teacher would be ELA and writing. So the students won't be able to keep anything in their desks anyways, so I will keep their social studies notebooks over back at the student center, hopefully. So I'm gonna load these bins up with these notebooks so they're ready for the first day. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 24. This is a cart that I got at Michael's. I love it. I love the rose gold. I got it last year and I assembled it last year, and I kind of just had it as something that was collecting junk next to my desk. And I always planned on doing something fun with it and actually using it, but last year was very stressful and it was just not on my top priority of organizing and utilizing it correctly. But this year I will have the top as pencils. The middle will have extra expo markers, glue, extra whiteboard markers, and then the bottom will be these colored pencils, and I'm sure it'll fill right to the top, like the first month of school. I know it seems crazy that I'm just going to have all these materials out for the students, but I will have rules up here. I will have a monitor, and I know I'm saying all that right now, but once the school year starts, I don't know how hard it'll be able to keep up with this, but I think I can do it. I'm just tired of students coming and asking me for pencils because they lost theirs, or theirs broke, or they used it down to the nub, or they lost their whiteboard marker or their expo marker ran out of ink. So no more of that. The next step to this student center is putting up like a little bulletin board that tells the students it's a student center. It'll have things like their birthdays, a calendar, my whiteboard that I can write the homework on, our respect agreement, class rules. I do run into a slight little issue with this electricity box being right smack dab in the middle of it, but that's just what's happening. That's where it's at, and I'm not allowed to cover it. That's what I'm gonna do now. Wish me luck, because I suck at putting up borders and backgrounds and bulletin boards, so we'll see what happens. Last year my class had no color theme. It was just kind of a free-for-all on the walls, and to be honest, it stressed me out. I'm not one of those teachers that everything's matchy-matchy and organized. That's just not who I am. But even I recognized last year, okay, you need some sort of cohesive color, light calming tones. So towards the end of last year, I did put up this bulletin board. I didn't measure, I just stapled things in. So it is what it is. This is kind of coming off, whatever. You know what? It doesn't matter. It looks good. I do this brown background, and then I got these blue borders on Amazon, and I have different shades that are like this blue and then purple and green and naturally colors. I guess purple is not really a natural color, but blue and green. So what I did here is going to be on that student center wall. Where I'm at today. I started my student center. I put up a bulletin board, the borders. I organized all the bins for the students' notebooks and composition books. I put materials into the supply cart, and I wrote a list of all the things that I want to be in the student center and on the bulletin board for the student center. It's not finished yet, but Rome wasn't built in a day, and I have other stuff that I want to do. Another thing I did was take out all of the student supplies that I need to put into individual student pencil pouches. So I give those out the first day of school, just in case students didn't bring any supplies. They'll all have something. So that's out on a desk right now. I'm not getting into that today because that takes a really long time and I'm tired. So that'll have to wait until Monday. And then what else did I do? Like, I've been here for like 4 hours. That can't be all that I've done. I put like little things away here and there. So like my desk behind me. Behind me, I put my stapler here, hand sanitizer, my hole punch. I had some lunch. I talked to some coworkers, talked to my vice principal, talked to the librarian, and now I'm going to make some YouTube shorts and then I'm done. I'm going home, I'm gonna take a nap, then I'm gonna go have dinner with my mom, and I will be back on Monday. I'm honestly so excited for this school year to start. I am getting positive vibes. I'm getting fresh start vibes. It just feels better this year. Even last year was a really hard year. Even before the students got to school, even before the students started, it just, something felt off in me, in my discussions with other people. It just didn't feel good. It didn't feel right. But this year feels so right. It feels like it's going to be a great year, and I'm so thankful.